Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is our Liverpool rebuild and this is episode 54. Good episode last time out. If you have a look upon the fixtures, we have absolutely crushed January. Really good in that respect. We are 6 points ahead of local Merseyside rivals Everton, and something I didn't think I would end up doing in this save is I brought in a couple of players, one being João Cancelo, £6.5 million. We did sell Virgil van Dijk for exactly the same price to Manchester City, and we also brought in Emerick Laporte, same star level, slightly younger. Mix it up a little bit. Away we go. Manchester United away, and we are also at the back end of the transfer window as well. That will be completed. Definitely do not want to be suffering a loss here against Manchester United. I believe they were 7 or 8 points behind, so we've got to be careful here. Even playing for a draw is not a bad thing. And in other news, I have just pre-ordered on console FM24. Shall look forward to that. I did see that will be downloading. I think it was the 4th of November, so I'm all over that. Two left-footed centre halves here, not exactly ideal. That's how we're going to start though. I'm going to put in Schledl. He is more of a main man over Luis Diaz. Right, a draw here will be good. I will 100% take that. Not a lot going down at the moment, nothing on target. United are holding the ball better than us as well. Well, we've hit the target a couple of times, and it appears as though we've had the better chances. We just have not taken them. Salah and Endrick are not having good days at the office. Oh, Casido is on the verge. I think 3 subs are about to be made here. Casido needs to come off. He seems a bit lively, shall we say. Endrick's been poor today. It leaves me one sub. Luis Diaz, he surely can't play in the middle of a park like that. He's a winger. In all fairness, probably would be him, but that's normal. We'll play it. We'll carry him on. He might have to be rested against Villa. And so I will take the draw. And it is a 0-0 ball draw, but in the grand scheme of things, I can't be too disappointed. It's a tough game. Newcastle have bounded through the pack to come into second. There will definitely be some squad rotation for the next game. Right, that's transfer market wise, so it's going to even that up. There's no one I'm interested in bringing in all fairness. Even though this is my final season at the helm, I'm not going to change the way that I would normally play. I've brought in some youngsters. Had I known dependent on time, I might have based my transfers a little bit differently. I might have not brought any youngsters, and I would have probably just gone straight in with some bigger deals. Marco Aurelio on loan. Happy to do so. Wisdom Amy. Now I'm happy for him to go out on loan. Had lots of loan offers for him before, but rejected because I had no cover. You can have him, but as I always say, make sure. I know Amy might have been a touch different, but PSG have come in for Moises Caicedo, £54 million. He's worth 42, and I paid 37. I'm going to reject that because it's my last season, and I want to be strong to try and win everything if possible. Two of my young players going off to France for their football for the rest of the season. Good luck to them. But as for me, it's just going to be a boring transfer window. There is no point. Certainly won't be backed up if you want him. And Scott is on his way. Okay, so we spent a fair few quid. We got Got a few players out that we needed to. Got the highest wage budget. Conor Gallagher, this is annoying because I'm hitting down now and it never ever goes down. Conor Gallagher, £22 million to Juventus. I say Villa's not an easy game normally, but they are 16th. They are struggling. So, not very much like a win here. Unfortunately, Endrick did himself no favours in the last game, so he's going to miss out. Bellingham still suspended. Yeah, I think that we're ready to go. Let's do it. Always fire them up. And we're going to goal ahead. You see who scored the goal, but Gavardio put the ball over. It's Alexander Arnold. Lovely ball over from Gavardio. It's going to be certainly interesting in FM24 with all the players that I've brought in. They've all moved, more or less. If you look here, Gavardio is at City. Laporte has moved to Saudi. Davies obviously still is at Bayern. Rice went to Arsenal. Tuchemeni still at Real Madrid. Casido went to Chelsea. Schlurdelup actually went to Benfica, I believe. That's without looking at the rest. But there's going to be a lot of players who I've got in this team who I'm not going to be able to buy. They are going to be not for sale for certain. So it's a case of finding the new young kids and working out who's good that way. Okay, we've fully deserved our lead here. As far as I'm concerned. XG not great, but we're not hitting the target. So the bad thing is for us at the moment is that no one is really hitting the target. Just would like a second one just to fill the game if we can. To carry on can play in that role. Cancelo for Davis is fine. And we held on. It's a 1-0 win. It's a nice victory that. Quite pleasing to be fair. Newcastle did slip up, so we are going to be 7 points ahead at a minimum with 12 games to go. We got in the league, so we've got 3 home games incoming. Leeds, Man City, Southampton. But before then, we got Stoke away. I think I'll be doing a bit of rotating, to be honest. Rice is suspended. I'm going to take out Chouameni. I think that's how we're going to go. So if there's one of like the 3 remaining competitions to make the final that I'm not overly too bothered about, it's this one. But it's more of a case of just getting other players in, get them playing, keep them happy. We should be winning this game. Now I don't know. Well, they're holding on at the moment. We're getting the shots away, just not many on target. And they're going to hold us to the break by the look of things. Which they have. We'll go disappointed. And we have scored just in the first minute. Robertson through to Luis Diaz. I thought he could have squared that, although it probably could have been a bit dodgy. It's a great finish though. And it puts us 1-0 ahead. And Stoke have got one back. Oh, that's 3 on the goalkeeper there. He smashed it in the roof of the net. He could have squared that as well. Make some changes up top. And we've got another one. Oh, I think Hendrick's just stolen a goal there from Warren's Emery. Surprised that won't give him an assist for Zaire Emery as well. Diaz versus a carrier and he's fine. Gives Schledlap a complete break. Squad rotation is key. Robertson for Davies. And it's a 2-1 victory. Oh, excuse me. And that sees us into the 5th round. Up next is Leeds United. Who do we draw? Bradford or Burnley? Cancelo is out for near enough a month there. Which is not ideal considering we put Amy out on loan. Alexander-Arnold is going to be stacked with football. Okay, I'm going to rush Chouameni again. And the main reason is that we have Manchester City after this. So Salah, Chouameni, Davis, Schledluck, Cavadiel all can have a rest. Do you know what? I'm going to bring in Cavadiel for Laporte. Fully expect a win here. It's 1-0. Robertson with a good ball in. It's Luis Diaz who scores exactly the same goal that he scored in the previous game. Nothing really to report here. We're just doing enough to win these games. It's not been an onslaught. Okay. Salah will get a bit of game time, because why wouldn't you? Chouameni will get a little bit, and also so will Alphonso Davis. Take out the elements of possible red cards and stuff like that. Bellingham does love a suspension as well. Kepa Arrizabalaga playing for Leeds United on here. Great spell of dominance, but we can't put the ball in the net. It's a 1-0 win. We're still getting the results, you know, but it's not looking great while we're doing it, that's for certain. We are well ahead. We are doing really well. We're getting the results maybe when perhaps we shouldn't be getting the results. But it's a big one up next. I've been trading City in 6th. Obviously isn't ideal for them as a team, but we have got Burnley, which I think was pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. We are favourites. Van Dijk and Laporte playing against their old sides. Laporte will come in for the game. It's going to be, wrong button. I'm having a bit of a nightmare. It's had like 3.5 stars. Doesn't mean anything, but he's been big time, to be honest. Although Diaz has been fantastic the last few matches. Here we go, big game. Three points ideal and preferred, but if you offered me a point and it weren't a loss, I'd probably take it. Not so far. It's Man City keeping the ball, but it's us with the chances. And there is Haaland. I believe Haaland may have put them a goal ahead. Bernardo, he looked offside. Not sure whether it genuinely was. The goal has been given. Salah is hurt, which is not ideal. And we need to hit him back. Because when I genuinely just said, I'll take a point, I meant it. Okay. We've got to go in with the angry approach, unfortunately. Not in the position I really wanted to be in, but it is what it is, and it's now 1-1. Bellingham, and oh my goodness, Hendrick's flick on, shall we say, was fumbled by Ederson, and Hendrick just tapped it in afterwards. It gives us a lifeline, that's for certain. Oh, Tchouameni with poor Gnabry. Haaland's not missing from now. It's poor. Yeah, that's fine. We have got back into the game. It's Laporte's ball over. Slurred up. Volleys across, and it's Darwin Nunez. Gets on the end of it and equalises. I'll praise him. Alexander Arnold, 5.9. Not ideal to see. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm disappointed, but we got back into the game. We got a point. It's a tough away game. Manchester United could make it 5 points, but we've got a real tough game out the way now. Salah's out for 2 to 3 weeks. So disappointed that we've put ourselves in a bit of a position where we could be caught if we do slip up again. But if you look at our fixtures in the Prem, real tough games, I'd say. You've got Tottenham away, Newcastle at home, maybe Everton away. 3 tough games there, what I would determine as really tough. So we're still looking pretty good. Possibly would have gone for De Ligt had I decided to do another season. Just needed another right footer to come into the side. Preferably 4.5 stars as well. Champions League round of 16, Benfica. Change the front three. We'll give Thierry Emery a gaming now. Put Cancelo on the bench, but I don't think we're going to be using him. Only you're not making it easy for us so far. Well, certainly not getting our way here. There's only many who's having a really good first half. Other than that, that's been very ordinary from us. We need to be doing better than that. It's Darwin Nunez from a tight angle. Great finish. Time to make some changes. Just a couple to start off with. Oh, didn't really want to do that, but because it's recommended. And it's two, and that should be game over. Bellingham's ball over. It's Schledl up. His ball through. Oh, what a finish from Darwin Nunez. What a finish. And that will see us through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Good result there. Burnley certainly didn't make it easy for us. Darwin, the main man now. Good on him. I'm just intrigued by Nunez, to be honest. He has got quite a good goal scoring record this season. It's not bad at all. You look, this is our 5th season in charge, and he scored 66. He scored over 100 goals. He's actually the average rating's really good as well. He's 27. He's a 4-star pressing forward. Obviously, things getting on top of Schledl up a little bit there. Benfica in the Champions League up next. Interesting tie. Ten Hag manager of the month. Gavardiol injured. And we draw Brentford. in the FA Cup quarter-final. Cancelo is fit if needed. Bellingham suspended again. Darwin can keep his place, you know. Scored 2 goals. He fully deserves it, if I'm honest. Let's see if we can get something early here against a relatively decent Benfica side. Well, we're certainly giving it a good go. No joy as of yet. Seems like that's, I can't pronounce his name, but it's Camelinos, the goalkeeper, is catching everything at the moment. And we have scored, and I think it's Paul Wanner. Alexander-Arnold cutback. Caicedo, no offside there. I think that's Cannon back off one of their players. And Wanner smashed it. He's been given as an assist for Caicedo. And is that another offside goal? Wanner, Chouameni's cross. Luis Diaz, did he come back from an offside position? I couldn't see from my angle, if I'm honest. It's 2-0 to Liverpool, though. I will say, I think that's fully deserved. We've been the better side. They've only had one shot. We've got the better on the possession. Nunez is that offside. Looks like a volley of some sorts. Caicedo ball over the top. He's not offside. It's a great finish. The front three have been really good here. Yeah, we'll give Hendrick 25 minutes. But not only that, but I will make some more changes. Put Cancelo on at left back. We'll give Slurd a bit of time. Davies on at right back. Why not? It's only a quick move. Normally I wouldn't feel the need to do that. Perhaps that hasn't done me any favours. David Neres gets one back for Benfica. A string of yellow cards for Benfica now. But we are going to run out victorious here. Good result. Probably shouldn't have conceded that goal at the end there, but it doesn't matter. It puts us in good position to advance. And we now have Southampton at home. And that is how we will end today's episode. As it will, the first game back will be a game against Benfica. Rice is ill, which isn't a big help. Put Hendrick up top for this one. Salah is capable. Okay, that is how we will line up. Might see if we can get Salah on second half, give him a little run out. So we're looking good in cups. We're currently unbeaten for the last couple of episodes, which is really, really nice. Just have to win a few league games in a row, and hopefully that should put us right in the mix to where we can edge closer to winning the league for a fifth year in a row. And with the side that I've got here, we should be winning the league. I've won the league with worse looking Liverpool sides, that's for certain. Hendrick has gone offside. So that is not a good first half from us. I want to demand more from the boys. In my mind, this is a game we should be winning. Bellingham's been a right dirty rat for me this season. Oh, Wanner's offside now. Can you believe it? Yeah. And we are now a goal down. Ward-Prowse's free kick has been headed down by Bella Kotchap, and it's 1-0 to Southampton. It's not looking good here. Well, I I opened my mouth, and we've suffered a loss, and this blows the title race wide open as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely does. So Manchester United are now 2 points behind. Newcastle 6 points behind. Everton are 10 off the pace with 9 games to go. That's really, really poor from my end now. We should not be losing games like that. But it's going to make for a thrilling last couple of episodes, no doubt. So please give us a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the bells on if you want to be notified. And we'll see you next week for another Liverpool episode. Have a good day.